And on today, we have something new. We found Thomas and Friends. I guess this is the walking bridge. It used to be Trackmaster, but now it's just called Motorized Thomas. But now we're going to refer to it as Trackmaster because we know that's synonymous with Motorized. But however you want to say it, that's up to you. But this is the Thomas and Friends walking bridge set that has a Motorized Thomas that is the same as the Trackmaster. And let's see what this thing has to offer. It says, oh no, the track is out. And then this looks like Thomas goes across the bridge in a walking bridge, I guess. And it says, Thomas and his walking bridge save the day. Oh, okay. And there's the setup right there. It says over 6 feet of track. There's the cool looking Thomas with the machinery on the side, and a new box too. New kind of box with some new kind of insignias and stuff on there. And on the rear it says, mind the gap. It says, when the track is out, Thomas and his friends can count on the incredible walking bridge to get them from one side to the other. One small step of the bridge is one giant leap for the engines. Okay, and there you have it. Looks pretty cool. Looks like it's a set that got two circular things on the end, or set up that way, but you probably set it up different kind of ways. We'll see. But it also, let's see what else it features. Oh, it has an under bridge spot too. But let's without further ado, open this up, get it out, put it together, see what it has to offer. Okay, thanks. Okay, we are back, and there he is. This is the Thomas that comes with this set. This is a standard Thomas with nice side machinery, so you can see. I guess this might be trying to indicate the inner workings of Thomas, maybe. I don't know, or just because it's a theme set on the machinery builds that the inventor, I think her name is Ruth, made for this particular episode and synopsis. And there is Thomas, looking pretty cool, right? And it's your standard Thomas, takes 2 AAA batteries, which we have loaded in there already. And he runs. So he's gonna run on this track we got set up. Okay. So before that, let's take a quick look at the instructions for this set. And it says it's the walking bridge set, Thomas and Friends, blah, blah, blah. And it tells you all the parts that it includes. And let's go first to the assembly. The assembly part right here is very simple, okay? You just do like a couple of snap-in parts right here, connect this track, put the tunnel part together underneath the track, which makes the open bridge that Thomas has to walk over. And basically after that, you just need to pick which configuration of track you can use. And they give you 3 in here, at least 3. So there's one that has 2 circles on each side, and that one is just so the trains can turn around and go right back up the bridge, which is kind of cool. And you can just, that way you won't ever have to reset the bridge, because when it goes down one side it'll circle, come back the other, and then walk across and do the same thing on the other side, which is kind of cool. So that's that one. Then there's a track here configuration, right, the second configuration that goes like from one to the other. In this configuration you will have to move the walking bridge, because no matter which way the engines go, they will end up on the other side, and you will have to reset the bridge, the walking part, manually. Same with this configuration, the third configuration, which is a bigger configuration, I guess, so that you can add in maybe other sets with it. So that's what that one might be. So that's at least 3, so that's kind of cool. All right. The other things they tell you about is, of course, simple stuff like the batteries. But then when they talk about how to play, they say, oh no, the track is out. Watch Thomas ride on the walking bridge to travel to the other side. And that's what he's gonna do. We're gonna show you that. And then also right here it says lift the bridge track, so Thomas can travel under the bridge. So he can go underneath the bridge and leave the walking part out if you want. And then you got a lot of switch tracks in this set or at least one on each side if you use the first configuration, so you can change the direction of which way he goes, okay? And that's basically it, okay? That's basically it, and there you have it. Now, they also include this super cool Thomas and Friends little booklet from Fisher Price that tells you, not only does it say welcome to Sodor and show you the current version of the steam team without our old friends Henry and Edward, and they don't even show you Toby in there anymore, but that's what that is. Then they got a push along, a little check off for the push along Trackmasters they used to be, but now they're just called push alongs, and you can check off those if you got it. And then they have a new Nadford station coming out there, and another new, what is this? This is a birthday Thomas, or what is this, clamp story configuration Thomas. And then they got some other new things coming out, which you might know about already. Of course, there's the Walking Bridge set, but there is the Talking Thomas and Petit Train set. They give you a little sneak peek of that. The Windmill Destination and the Cranky Destination. And what else do they give you? On the other side, they give you a whole map of Sodor, which is cool. And they say now you can watch them on Netflix, which is cool. All right, but they give you a map of Sodor. And they've got everything on here from the Sodor Search and Rescue Center, Cranky at the Docks, Nadford Station, Titmus Sheds, Osford Castle. Then you got the Diesel Works on here, the Vickerstown Station. They got Henry's Tunnel, the Steamworks, all the little destinations, Mirren Station, Callan Castle up there at the top. They got them all on here. And then they have another check off here for the Steam Team Motorized, one of those versions that you might be collecting. So that's kind of cool. Nice little map of Sodor right there. So that's kind of cool. Those are always cool to keep. So that comes with this set as well. All right, so now let's look at the set, okay? So we have put it together, and we didn't use any of the configurations that they offered because I kind of integrated in what we already had set up. But the same most important part of this set is the walking bridge part, and there it is. Now, this thing is pretty cool. Let's take a look at this thing. So it's got 4 legs on it. It can work either direction. All right, whichever way you enter it. It looks like it's only room for 1 engine. Yeah, so no cargo or no tendered engines can probably make this run, and nothing, you know, attached to a tendered engine can make this run. But this is cool looking. Let's look at it. The machinery right there, right there, right there. It looks like a big old piece of machine. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna show you this thing in action. And let me see. Oh, there's the lift thing, so you can lift them up under the bridge. But we're gonna show you this in action. Okay, thanks.